Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Oh, my son.
Nick starting with the pass. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And inches at the Commanders' 40-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. And motion a receiver left. We give here to the motion man. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Nix from the gun. He's got it at the 5. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get up! Bronco 80! Cowboy 80! 70, step and wolf! Go!
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rig alert! Rig alert!
3rd and short, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Drops it down. Harvey. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Now a toss. This is Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the draw, it's Walker. And this is going to bring up 3rd down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get sent for 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's Cole Bishop. The 30. He's at the 10. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Rowe finds his back, Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw again. Nix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Hold on, set. Ready. Captain.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
60, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. Let's go.
Now we're on here with Blake Corum. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Okay.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long.
60 Vikings. Bronco 80. Push, alert, push. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And Sertan has it. And the Broncos will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Fortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Nix now to throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler.
On first down, here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Ready? Panther 11. 7.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
19. Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He's got it at the 24. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This is Walker on 2nd. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pass brought in by Watson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handout to Harvey. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Bombers. Captain. Show.
Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Throws caught. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Drive starts with a quick throw left and complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Viking 18.
Daniels. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
60 by
We'll give up the middle to Coral. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
For a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Ready,
Now Daniels to throw. Chased out to his right. He's calling his own number again. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to run on first down with Coral. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Cut 19. Cut. Here we go. Here we go.
Daniels now. Flush out now to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On the jump.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Deputy Lion. Nineteen tight. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
To throw, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
19 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Ball finds his back. It's Cole. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
The Commanders first down.
60 Bison. 19 Tigers.
41-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That one connects. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Lays out left side and gets it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Working quickly here. Throwing on first down, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Extra point try now from Lutz. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Daniels on first down. Complete. It's Horton. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
On the 6.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
60 Maverick. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They take the handoff. Now Nix. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The kick by Lutz is good, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Corum. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Got it. Ready?
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hurt. Panther, 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Throw left side, complete. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Hey, check 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Corum straight ahead. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. Oh, this big guy is moving. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the stick.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
24.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. We put a receiver in motion left. We give here to the motion man. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end.
Ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
On the set.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18.
Firing quickly out the line, Daniels. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice game.
41-yard line.
2nd down run by Corum. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Viking 18. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Give to Corum from the gun. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get it. Cowboy. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Well, he paid for it. It's 4th down. Well, this one's interesting, right, Brock? It was a good play overall defensively, but you still come away maybe a little upset knowing a pick would have taken away a field goal try altogether.
And that's what they're thinking defensively. And offensively, as a quarterback, you take a big old sigh of relief. Thankful that that mistake didn't cost you points.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Daniels on 4th down. That one is caught. Horton has it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action now. Daniels. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now, and even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
Dragon 60. Go.
He'll throw it. Able to get it to Franklin. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
7-yard line.
Okay.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Deputy.
On the handoff, it's Gorham. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Come on. Set. Rig.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders holding a 4-point lead.
On the double.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Mustang 19. Ready up.
Again, it's Gorham. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Gorham. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Broncos 24.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here, clock still running. On first and 10, here's Nix. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he gets the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Viking 18.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.